beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. Yes, you are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You are everything I hope for. You're everything I need. Oh, you are. I just realized it was 9:10 p.m. Good night. Good morning, depending on when you're watching this live. I did not realize it was that late. Right, Mocha? Mocha said we're chilling. I did not realize it was that late. Mama, why you didn't tell me it was after 9 o'clock? I don't know why I thought it was like 8 o'clock, but when time changes like this, it's always weird. I feel like something, I need to eat something else. I feel all of a sudden like I need to boost up my sugar levels. What do you call it? Like my sugar levels are down. That's why it's so quiet. Most of the people I usually talk to, some of them go to sugar. Some of them. That's why it's so quiet. It's past the time that I'm usually live, but it's okay. I like meeting new people, and hopefully I'll get to meet some new people. But usually I go live about 6 p.m. What's up, Leanne? I was just wondering why I didn't see my regular family. Is that Johanna Cox? Hi, I'm good. And I love to tell everybody that I'm on vacation. I just got back from one trip, and I'm still recuperating. I had a laundry day today. How was your day, Leanne Hughes? I hope that all is well. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Life is short, and we've got to live life to the fullest. Sometimes when you're young, you don't understand that until you start getting older, then you realize the value of those words. So if something is stopping you from living life, yeah, if something is stopping you from living life, then reevaluate and start living life. Thank you, Joanna. Or is it Joanna? Looks like it's Johanna. So that's what I'm up to these days. Usually I don't take off from work. I feel like I always have to be at work, but I actually took off like a whole month this summer. Yay! And at the end of the day, like they always say, if something should happen to me or something should happen to you, bye. If something should happen to me or you, that job is going to go on. And those are facts that we all know. Don't feel like you're invincible because we're not. They will do whatever they do whether you're there or not, right? So my body was like, it's time to relax. Okay, Joanna. Joanna, are you an adult? Because for some reason I have a lot of children that like to gravitate towards my channel. I mean little children. I don't know if they feel mommy vibes in me or something. They always seem to stop on my live for whatever reason. And I guess that could be good and that could be bad. Okay, I kind of figured that. Like I said, for some reason, kids tend to gravitate towards my channel. No, you don't need to leave. I was just I ended my live abruptly, but I had a live where people can join the live, but I don't want children joining my live. I don't mind you in the comments. This is a place where everything is copacetic, good vibes. But I don't even know why, because from what I thought I understood, children are not supposed to make YouTube accounts. But in the world that we live in now, everyone does what they do. I'm older than you. Yep, I'm definitely older than you, Joanna. A lot of kids are on YouTube, even like early in the morning, and they probably should be sleeping there on YouTube. I'm like, where are the parents that are behind those little kids on YouTube at 2 o'clock in the morning, and they're saying they're 8 and 9 years old? Like, what are you doing up? Go to bed. I remember when I was little, I don't think my mom never really like made me go to bed, but I would be so tired that I would just go to bed. I didn't have to be told to go to bed. I wasn't trying to stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning playing around. I don't look a day over 20. You're so nice. Ha ha ha. It doesn't sound like an 11-year-old talking unless that's an 11-year-old who keeps company with a lot of older people. Talking about you don't look a day over 20. So how are you guys doing? I see you there looking and peeping in, wondering what's going on. I'm just a simple lady that's chilling. And I didn't realize it was this late. It's now 9:16 p.m. I don't know what time zone you're in. Oh, your real name is Brooklyn? I had a good friend. Her name was, it was spelled differently, but we called her Brooklyn. Yeah, I was just talking about her just this weekend. Hi, hi, hi. You got your live stream disabled. Are you doing something that you weren't supposed to be doing? Usually that's why. And you're not supposed to be on there if you're a kid. Maybe that's why. Because from what I've understood, from what I remember, children are not supposed to be on YouTube. You're supposed to be 18 and older. But I know people falsify their birthdays and then they're on YouTube, or they're using their parents' account or something like that. How y'all doing? I did not realize it was this late. I was sleeping late this afternoon. I woke up about 6:30. Now it's 9:18 p.m. So I feel somewhat wide awake, but I'm not like that wide awake because I'm still sleepy. I was traveling all last week on vacation, and now I just feel like I'm a little bit fatigued. But other than that, I'm good. Will I what? Will you what? What's up? What's up? What's up? Little doggo. Good vibes here. This is a good vibes channel. someone doesn't want to have good vibes, I see. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? If you say things that seem somewhat inappropriate, they will be blocked automatically. So, word to the wise and the not wise. I don't know if people feel like they can come on and tell people what to do or how to do what they want to do. I've been waiting for you. You've been waiting for me. You've been waiting for me. I've been looking for you. Wait a minute. Today is what? Today is the 23rd. You are so beautiful. Live life to the fullest. As long as you're not hurting nobody. That's what I often say. So some people believe in hurting people in the process of living life. But how can you live life and then you're hurting people in the process of by doing things? Like the choices that you're making are hurting other people. You know what I mean? There'll always be those kind of people.
This weather is hot and out of control. Flash flood risk in New Mexico. What's wrong, Marco? Why are you growling at me? Hmm? I wonder if I lost that live that I started earlier. That I was doing a live earlier and I was playing around, leaving the live and coming back, and then I got it shut down. What's up? I'm just sitting here chilling. I got on here kind of late, and I said everybody who's used to me being in early, I guess they probably feel like I've abandoned YouTube because I was incognito for a while. But it's all good. But I'm good. How are you doing? How was your day? I woke up about 3 hours ago now. It took me a long afternoon nappy. A nappy. We're about to have a rain spell like we usually do in June. In June, it really like rains like wild. So I'm like, whatever I need to do, I need to do it tomorrow or Wednesday. Because after that, it's supposed to rain like for 6 days, like a lot of rain. And I hope that's not an all day rain. It's probably like an afternoon rain because that's what usually happens in June. We get a lot of afternoon rain. You gotta catch up on your videos too. I see you posted as usual. And I haven't been able to catch up. You're late. I guess you sound like me. All right now. Caught up in vision sounds good to me. I need to get rid of some of this travel lag and tiredness. When I wake up in the morning, this morning when I woke up, I had to actually get out because I had to go do blood work this morning. Hopefully that'll be some answers to some of my other shenanigans that's going on in my health. But I met the nicest phlebotomist. She was cool, and she did. It was a one poke event. Last time I went, the lady poked me like a lot of times, and she would say, "I'm supposed to call the supervisor because once you can't find the vein, you're supposed to call the supervisor." I'm like, "Thank you for that information." So the next time I go to deliver, have to do a blood draw, and I'm gonna like be like, so shouldn't you call the supervisor after you poke me twice and you're trying to poke me a third time, and you don't know what you're doing? You can't find my vein. See, sometimes people load you up with information they don't realize, but that was good information to know. But this morning, she only poked me twice, and she navigated, and the blood came out. Oh, okay, yeah. But I wake up early every day early, regardless of whether I have to go somewhere or not. My angel, the good Lord, and all those who are responsible for my well-being. Mocha's stretching. Mocha says she's tired. Mocha's been watching me like a hawk. She's like, "You left me." And now, anytime I move, literally, she's like right on my heel. When I say on my heel, I mean on my heel. Like, you think you're gonna escape this time? I don't think so. And I've like stepped on her paw like I don't know how many times because she just keeps walking up like right behind me. And if I just suddenly back up or something, then she goes, "Ah!" I'm like, yeah, like get off my heel. Well, I hope that you unwind and allow your vision to be jotted down on a notepad and pick that up in the morning. So that's what I usually do. I have to unload it out of my head and then I write down my notes or whatever it is and then I can get back to it. But when you keep it floating around in your brain, you know how that goes. All right, good deal. Store it away. Are you doing big plans for your vacation? You're shaving now, you're getting there. I hear you. Yeah, 'cause when you wake up in the morning, a lot of things happen fast. At least I know for me, it's like I feel like the morning goes so quickly. It's just nice not to be able to not have to get up, even though I get up anyway because I have to get up and wash my mom's hair tomorrow morning. But I need to do that early because the day gets so hot and I want to go out just because I don't want to feel like I'm home all day every day. So every day I do have a destination. I think tomorrow morning I'm gonna take Mocha out because she's been. Actually, I did take her out. I took her out when I went to get gas in the car yesterday because I parked the car without gassing it up, so I had to gas it up. So I took her with me since I didn't have to leave the car. So we went for a drive. Mocha's giving me the side eye. Weather guard lightning tech. This weather is out of control. The heat wave, I mean, that's the part that gets me. One person said that they had to buy an AC unit because like in some of those northern states, it stays cold so long that a lot of people they really don't need an AC unit because by the time winter ends and the little warming spell, then it's right back cold again. But when it gets like this, a lot of people have to get AC units because if they don't, they're gonna deal with a lot of problems because of the heat in their home, and that's like it's life threatening for a lot of people. So how are you doing? It's always interesting. I have these silent partners because they just don't want to talk in the comments, and I always wonder why. Like why? Why not? It's okay. I feel like having a snack now. I bought these things that are like they're not pork rinds, but they look like pork rinds, kind of, sort of, but not really. That's what I'm about to eat. I have a doctor's appointment coming up. Wait a minute. If I have an appointment, it says please. Oh, yeah, I was about to say I don't have an appointment, and I thought we had straightened this out. I was about to say, I know I don't have an appointment. Yeah, but the way how my family is set up, um, I've never gone there to visit them, and roughly one of my cousins was here actually. She came here for a while. I know her, but like I don't know her children. I should say I met her. I've always heard about her. I've always heard about her children, but I've never met them. Because all the times that I've actually been to Jamaica, I did not go where my mom's family is. I went like other places. But yeah, to answer your question, the answer is yes. Yeah. Like someone always says, you always go the long way around and you don't answer the question directly. And I learned that when I had to do criminal court. You answer what you're asked and no more. And that's a good practice. And I was doing pretty good. Did mom go with me on vacation though? Mom was here. I went with my sister. I don't know if that video has come up yet. I need to get back to editing because I've got quite a few videos I gotta do something with. But my mind needs to be clear. I'll probably wake up in the morning and put that on my agenda in the morning. But I did upload the two prayer time vlogs, of which I need to upload the other one for tomorrow morning because I think I'm gonna sleep in, and that video is gonna appear. And I probably won't go live in the morning because I'm on vacation. But mom has been on cruises. She was trying to take me, and I told her no. She was actually gonna pay for me and my daughter before, and I was like, no, I don't want to go on a cruise. I don't want to go on a cruise. Like, who turns out going on a cruise? But I was just going through so much at that time, so I just really didn't want to go at that phase of my life. So that's what my mom was like, yeah, you need to go because every time you were supposed to go, you didn't go. So, like they say, it's my time to shine. Dun, 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 dun. That's why I've been telling people you gotta stop saying what you're gonna do or what you want to do and just get out there and do it. The only thing that's stopping you is you, right? Right. So now I got my vegetarian pork rinds. This lady sells them. We just had our church camp meeting for this area, and this lady always comes and sells them. But it's like contraband because she's not supposed to sell them on the campgrounds. So she sells them like incognito, like not on the campground, but in a neutral zone. There are always people that break the rules, right? But I don't see what the big deal is. Everybody can make their own little money, make their own little hustle. Everybody's hustling these days. Well, not everybody. Everybody should probably be hustling, right, Mocha? My sister said they remind her of those little circle things from like those Spanish store, the ones at the like a Spanish snack. It actually looks kind of like it just doesn't have that animal oil, but it has like that same kind of crunch, I guess. I never had pork rinds, so I don't know what that's like. But yeah, they're salty. Mom, you okay? No, Mocha. Stop hitting my phone. It's nice to be back on the ground. And at first, I thought I was going to be really having motion sickness, but it went away like after the first day. And yes, you can feel the motion in the ocean, especially when we were near where the hurricane was moving out there. You can feel the ship, the current that's like making the ship do whatever it does. You can feel it big time. So when someone says, "Oh, you can't feel it because it's a big ship," that's a lie. All shaved up and ready to go. Yep. 'Cause you go back to work tomorrow. 3:30 comes fast. I woke up last night, but I went back to bed. And the next thing I know, when I woke up, the sun was up. And I was like, "Whoa, that was fast!" It's like the sun came up so quick. But I really went back to sleep because I was still feeling tired. And I've been waking up with that little froggy voice, so I know I'm tired. Your voice is all like groggy, like. Well, hopefully in the morning, this travel lag will be gone. Yes, mom went to bed and left me. Went in early. I think she's tired too. She was dealing with Mocha while I was gone. Her and my other people. Wait a minute. Did you answer my question when I was asking if you were going off to do something huge for your vacation? I guess people have to realize that everything is like huge, and you should never compare your vacation to anyone else's. But that's what I was just saying. Everything is huge because in your world it's huge. But when you start to make comparisons or those thoughts of comparing come into your mind, then you start to size up what you're doing compared to what someone else is doing. So, like for example, whatever I do while I'm off, it's huge for me because it's a big deal because it's for me. It's a huge deal. Even if I just do little things, I'm just grateful for life right now and all of the little blessings, whether they're little, whether they're big. You have a different perspective about how life is or how it's going. then you realize that everything is huge because the things that we're doing, there's always someone that wishes that they could do it. That's a fact now that I'm even wiggling my toes. Some people don't have feet to wiggle. You know what I mean? It's huge to have legs. It's huge to have arms. You get the point? Everything is huge. Even if you just go on a staycation or a hotel getaway at a resort or something or whatever, or if you don't do that, maybe you go to a state park and put up a tent. I don't know. I wanted to do that too, but I think I just might do a free tent staycation in the yard again. I still haven't built up the courage to sleep out there by myself, even though I know I'm home, because I know that there are a lot of walking critters and whatever in the night. I need a bodyguard. I don't want to be out there by myself. Even if I'm right in the front yard, it just feels like the animals are going to get me. I'll probably have to take Mocha, but I think Mocha would bark at everything. If I brought Mocha outside with me, she would bark at everything. Little blessings are huge. Big blessings are huge. If you look at life like that, you'll be more grateful, you'll be more thankful. I'm grateful for these little chips, even though I probably shouldn't be eating them this late at night. I like watching the PBS station. They're showing Bahamas. I've heard different views about Bahamas. Some people say when you go there, it just feels like you're in America. No big deal. And I'm looking at this little documentary again, and it looks that way. It's just like a bunch of stores that you just go there to shop. Oh no, I was just talking. Going on and on about being grateful. The importance of the little things that we sometimes overlook. And I was saying I was watching a PBS station and they're showing these cruise ships that are going into Bahamas. But from those who've actually been to the Bahamas, they say that it's, it feels like you're in America. It doesn't feel like you're in somewhere that's different. But I'm looking at it and all I see is like a bunch of stores. Because, of course, it's like a tourist type deal. Of course, they always want you to come and spend money. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. I want to go snorkeling. I guess I got to get a little brave. I know how to swim underwater, but I did. They're holding a stingray. I don't know if I want to hold a stingray. They're holding a stingray. Muita, what's up? Long time no see. It's time for you to wake up already? It's 8:51 p.m. here. It's been a very long time. Are you waking up already for your day? Rita from Kenya. Check out his channel. Oh, okay. So you just coming home from work? What do you mean by night hospital attachment shift? So you know sometimes you express things differently than we do. Does that mean like you had an extra shift? You said attachment shift. Now you mean like overtime, maybe. Something that is additional to what you normally do. So when you attach, it means that you're connecting something to. So do you mean like overtime? Like you're working more hours than you usually do because you had to help somebody? Overtime. Yeah, that's one way of expressing that. Overtime, more money, ching ching. Yeah, overtime. My job doesn't pay overtime because they don't want to. So we don't have that luxury. I wish we did. It would be nice. But they know that would pile up. So they definitely don't want us to do overtime at my job. Well, you get you some rest. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for popping in. I'm not gonna go zip lining. Quit showing me that. Once upon a time, I was like an adrenaline junkie, but not anymore. Those things don't appeal to my old aging mind. One thing I'm kind of until my shoulder is stronger. The zip lining usually involves holding on, and actually, I don't really have that shoulder strength to hold on. I probably would do it, but my shoulder would not allow me to hold on the way I need to hold on. And then my arm becomes like a spaghetti noodle, and then that would mean that I would not be able to hold on, and I could risk hurting myself. So those type of things I definitely can't do right now. That's my story. Good night, Mama. Mama said good night. Good night. The TV down. Oh, okay. Volunteer in the government hospitals. So do they give you some type of like reference or something? Like to say that, oh, he's a good guy. They'll help you like with something that you have to do in the future. What do you call that in your country? I think it's called the RSP. Is it RSP? What do you call that thing again? We say resume, but you guys say something else. I can't remember what it is right now. Government hospitals. All right, I am Rita. Go to bed. I need to check on Muita and Bertha. Did they stop making content? Because I used to see their videos popping up, but lately I don't see their videos popping up. You know Muita and Bertha? I just thought about that. Why did they stop making content? If I'm not mistaken, I am subscribed to their channel, but I have not seen any videos come up. Now that I think about it. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Are they still making YouTube videos? Because I haven't seen their videos come up on my notification. Not at all. I have to set up a time to get you to join my live as a special guest, Mita. Ah, okay. The sagas is a very good word. From what I learned from like watching Burundian Traveler and this other guy, I can't think of his name right now. The one that was always making these controversial videos. They were creating problems. Exactly, jealousy. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's one reason why I stopped watching a lot of the YouTubers in Nyabo Hanse because of they were. I mean, it's one thing if you're gonna present your content, and stop presenting your content in a way where you're just talking about people. But some people feed off of that type of energy, which is negative energy. It's like they want to hear like this soap opera gossip type stuff, but it's like you have to ignore what other people are doing. I mean, the community was positive at one time, and just like you said, when others started doing better than others, then you could see where the jealousy started setting in. I don't know what caused Burundian Traveler to change his channel name and all the other things that he was doing. But jealousy could get a lot of people hurt. and you have to be careful. One thing though, I really think that a lot of the people from that village, they tell too much of their information on YouTube. That's my personal opinion. Like you, it's one thing to be open and transparent, but you have to be careful with how much information you are telling. And I guess when it comes to content, if you're putting up videos every day, every day, every day, if you're not very careful, I guess in building your content, you start to say things that you probably wouldn't normally say to people. But that's one thing for sure. I try to be very careful about. I'm not trying to open up my complete world to you. Oh yeah, trust me, I know about the begging, and that to me is a turn off. If all you do is when you come on with your content, you're just asking for money or telling a poor Sally, poor Peter story and doing things to make people feel sorry for you. Those YouTubers, I definitely, if I did subscribe, I unsubscribe. I mean, work on being monetized and take care of yourself. But some people use it as a venue to just ask for money. Like they say, pull on the heartstrings of of the people. Cause like I fell victim to that. I'll tell you. But after that, I learned quickly. Cause somebody was doing that to me, telling me some sad story, and I was like, oh no. But then that person was lying in the long run. But when I was doing things out of a pure heart, they'll be they'll be the ones guilty of whatever it is that they were doing because they were being deceptive. But God knows that my heart was in the right place. Oh, okay. That's what I mean. They just want to come in and just beg for money. And some of them are very good at it. Some people are very good at it. Yep. But I think if you're transparent and honest and just doing your content because you want to share your content, then your channel will grow if that's what's supposed to happen. Then you'll make money. YouTube monetizes your channel. Then even if people want to donate money to your account after it's monetized, people will do that if their heart says to do it. But when you start like requesting and begging, that's another thing. I remember Gen 2. I don't remember who that one is. I can't think of this guy's name, but all of his videos are reaction videos about like other people, and they're very negative. I can't think of his name, but I did subscribe to his channel at first, and then I unsubscribed when I realized that's all he did was talk about people. Yeah, but that name I don't remember. Yeah, 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 yeah. My you know. His sister's doing a whole lot better too. Even her English has improved compared to where she was at the beginning when she first started, and she's a whole lot more comfortable with her camera and her filming, which is a good thing. Now, if I had someone like that to be my mentor, that would be great because they basically use, well, I wouldn't say used, but it's using in a sense because, like my Yuganu, he he had like so many subscribers, and then because he had so many subscribers, a lot of his subscribers went to his sister's channel, right? Ooh, yeah. So because a lot of the people around her had a lot of subscribers, their subscribers began to support her channel, so she got monetized like super quickly. See, here being a lonely girl in the country, I don't have that luxury. Like nobody knows me, so I just do what I do, and it's all happening just as it should happen. I don't have like a big YouTuber, big brother, or big sister. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I always say if it's meant to be, it will be. And the time that it should happen, it will happen. Yeah, I don't want to support negativity. Neither do I want to see it popping up on my page. So yeah, I unsubscribed from several of the people in Nyabohanse. Nyabohanse. I think I'm gonna put Kenya on my to travel list because yeah, someone I know some people I know they're moving from America to Kenya, even though a lot of Africans are saying they want to move to America. Let me tell you, there are a lot of Americans leaving to go to Ghana, going to Kenya, going to whatever else, what other country they want to go to. America is not all it's cracked up to be, let me tell you. That's why people are leaving here to go back to the motherland, as they say, right? Yeah, 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 definitely. My Yugonu. And he was just being himself. And he's such a funny guy, though. But to me, he was doing it like at first he was doing too much. Like when he would always wear his hat and that vest. But I think he stopped doing that now. But at one time, it's like he was always feeling like he had to put that on. Like that was, I guess it was a part of his branding. What did you call the word? Like you didn't have to wear that hat everywhere you went. But I guess he was doing it because he thought it was funny. I don't know. But even for him, I haven't really watched his content lately. I've been busy trying to make my own videos. Yeah, definitely. Kenya is on the bucket list, as some people say. And we shall see what happens. But those things you have to prepare for and save. And I definitely need to be off work for a time because just to travel to those countries, depending on where you're going, it takes like 3 days to get there, flying time. And then if you have to go from one airport and you have to travel for whatever number of hours, and layovers here, layovers there, because if you get those more direct flights, they're more expensive. So most people get those flights that have long layovers in between. And by the time it's all over, you've been waiting like 3 days before you get to where you're trying to go. So, and then if you want to enjoy yourself and see things and travel around, then you definitely need to be, at least, I guess, 3 to 4 weeks or something like that or more. So you have to be able to be off work. Yeah, we shall see. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya. Nairobi. Nairobi looks like places I avoid even in America. I don't like being in the big, big, busy, busy cities. Not that I wouldn't want to see it, but I wouldn't want to like be there the whole time. I would rather be in like a smaller area, like a village or something like that, where I can see like the regular life of people from different areas, not just the city life. Yep. So once again, thank you for coming through, but you should be going to sleep because it's late in the night for you. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. So how are the rest of you doing that are on this live listening to me talk to my Kenyan brother? One thing I would definitely try to do is build community and have positive vibes with people on YouTube. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for the chit chat conversation. I appreciate it. And hope you have a good night's rest until the morning. Until the morning. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, love, and joy. And always remember that you are special, uniquely designed, and there is none like you. Now I'm kind of awake. I need to go finish putting my laundry away. I was washing laundry today, so I need to finish putting my laundry away. My hair's trying to grow back too after I had cut it off. So how are you doing? Now that Muta is gone, your turn. Now I gotta get on my computer. I got things to do tomorrow. If you talk to me, I'll talk to you. Cauliflower pizza, necessities. So how are you doing? Or is it just you? I need to get this thing. I've got a hangnail. You know when you get those little nails that when your nail breaks off on the side, hangnail. This one is painful. I need to snip it. I actually did my nails and I dug in too much. And then when I was away on vacation, this finger right here, this finger. I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but this finger was really hurting. I didn't realize that I was digging too far. You have to be careful with the cuticles sometimes. And I think I went in too much and it was sore. Now it's beginning to feel better because my finger was really hurting on the side. I do my own mani pedis unless I feel like going. Oh yeah, I need to check this thing. That's what I was supposed to be doing, trying to have a surprise, a surprise. How are you doing? What's up? 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 You guys are the quiet people. I think the happy hour is over now. Now watch these people putting on this makeup, the way they put makeup on. And I always like if you're a movie star and you're on the film, you're being filmed or something, that's one thing. But why are like regular people putting on makeup like they're on a movie stage and they put on all that makeup? Why? They film it for a reason, right? If you're being filmed, that's different. You're so funny. Your wife must work at night because you always seem to be busy. Yeah, I forgot what I was looking for. Need to check. People that use style seat. I need to get my hair done, and I really don't want to do my hair. But when I tell you that this lady has so many rules on her thing, but like you said, if you don't set rules and boundaries, then hey, so I need to go back and look at all her rules because she tells you all the things you got to do before you arrive and da 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 da. You got to pay a down payment. You name it, all these things to do. By the time I got through reading the to do list, I was drained. Now I have time to do it. That's so funny. Yeah. I used to always have sense enough to go to bed early too. Going to bed is very important. Hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here. I can feel myself winding down, and I got a few little things that I want to do. Trying to decide what to do with my hair. Maybe I'll get me some soft locks. Maybe that's what I'll do. That's not a bad price. Oh, okay, that's cool. Everybody needs their space and time, and yada 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 yada. Soft locks, medium sized braids, crochet. I don't understand her pricing because some of it to me just doesn't make sense. Because to me, some styles that are simpler, she still charges a whole lot of money for them. I don't know, like make it make sense. Wash, deep conditioner, blow dry, trim, wash, deep conditioner, trim. But I don't want to blow dry. I just want my hair to be conditioned and trimmed. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I don't. I want to get my hair done though before I go back to work, and I don't want to do it because somebody's gonna do it for me. Some of these things look tight, and that's the thing. Like I don't want nobody braiding my hair like that. And some of these things are tight. Like, come on. And it's bad for your hair because over time, when you keep braiding your hair so tight, that's why a lot of people end up with alopecia, different types of alopecia. 2 braids takes 1 hour, and it's $50 for 2 braids. I need to start back braiding. There's some money to be made in the braiding world. I think I'm gonna get the soft locks. And that's kind of cute too. I don't like to have a style that's gonna become a bother to me. Some styles are a bother. They become very annoying. And I'm definitely not paying no $300 and no $200 for no braids. I don't know. I guess because I can do it myself. There's some things I'm looking at. I'm like, no, not paying. It's $15 for each braid. $15 for each braid. I believe in paying people for the quality of their work. But my thing is, like, if the quality of your work is not according to the prices that I'm seeing, I'm like, no, I can't. I mean, some people's braids are mediocre. Their braiding skill is mediocre. But hey, there are still some people that'll pay for it. But I'm like, no, no, I'm not paying for something that looks like that. No. And especially if I can do it myself and I see that you're doing my hair a certain way, I'm like, no, no. I like these new butterfly braids. Now, according to this, it says four butterfly braids, 2 hours and 10 minutes at $100. So that's the part I don't understand why and how she's pricing. Because yet you have the individual braids and they're at the same price, but you're gonna tell me that four braids costs $100. And I think it's because it's a trending braid right now. And they know that people want the trending style, so they're gonna pay the price that's on it. And it says it takes 2 hours and 10 minutes. What up, Keith? Vacation is what's up. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. Vacation is what's up. How you been? And no, I'm not usually live at this time of the night, but because I'm on vacation, I can do that. Four stitch braids is $80. Six stitch braids. Yeah, it is good to be off right now. I'm trying to decide what hairstyle because I need to schedule an appointment because this lady has a tight schedule. Usually, the times that I want to get my hair done, she's usually booked out. She's the only person that I've let touch my hair since I've been here. I don't let everybody touch my hair because some people have evil spirits and bad vibes. Oh yeah, they were talking about that heat on the Weather Channel. That heat is out of control. I don't know if I want to do those stitch braids because they won't last that long. I don't know. Large stitch braided into a mid back. That looks painful. I don't want a style that looks painful. Yep, it was definitely hot in Florida. And I see Chicago and New York is struggling too. They were showing that on the Weather Channel. Medium knotless, medium parts mid back. 6 hours and 40 minutes. $180. The price is not bad. I mean, I don't really have a problem with the price. I believe in paying people for their time, of course, but just deciding what style that will give me more bang for my buck. Because some of these styles don't last very long. So it's like you pay, let's say you pay $300, but the style won't last beyond a week. And like to me, like no, that's not a good investment. So if I pick a style that's going to cost me quite a bit, that style better hold up for a bit. It better hold up for a bit. When I do my hair though, it usually lasts. It can last for like 2 weeks. Yeah, COVID is real, especially in my line of work. I'm always surrounded by a lot of things. And I'm off work right now, so I don't have to deal with constant people in my direct. But yeah, thanks for the warning, Keith. I appreciate that. I never take my guard down. I mean, those bad things have been out there forever, right? No, we definitely have to be careful and don't take it for granted because a lot of people are sick. And I just came off a cruise, and of course, I was surrounded by all kinds of people from all over the place. But even then, I just try to be careful. I try to stay in more open areas as opposed to closed in events inside of a room or something like that. Trying to see if there's a style that I can get from my mom as well. Hmm. Oh, okay, there it is. Shampoo and blowout. But I need a shampoo and trim. I don't need a blowout. But she wants you to blow your hair out. I don't want to blow my hair out. I guess my hair is so thick that I have to blow it out. I gotta pick a style. Let me open it up and figure it out tomorrow. I gotta schedule me an appointment so I get it in before I go back to work. I go back with my little hairdo with my braids. I also been going to my portal. But anyways, you mean how is my mom doing? I see you keep retracting. Yeah, my mom is okay. Thank you for asking. She's doing good. Thank you for asking. Where is this thing? I had this thing that I needed to take my glasses in to clean. Got an alert. But what I'm looking for now is here it is. I'm supposed to go to my whatchamacallit. Follow my health. Follow my health. Follow my health. I don't know which one is follow my health. You know, a lot of these places have these portals, health portals. I don't remember which one is follow my health portal. They didn't send me the link. So how am I supposed to know which one is to follow my health? That's not that one either. Let me see. All these portals. Snapshot sniper. What are you doing up? Who knows? I don't know. Hey boy. Hi boy. Boy. I slept this afternoon. That's why I'm still up. It's 10:31. I'm trying to catch up on my text messages and my emails, which I'm still not caught up yet. This was something from the doctor's office and I forgot. I am up late because anyone who knows me, I'm usually sleeping before 7 o'clock most days. When I do have to go to work, I definitely go to bed early because I wake up early. So it's just like an ongoing routine. I go to bed early, I wake up early. And then by the time I get home, of course, I'm definitely ready to go to sleep because I've been up maybe sometimes I wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning. Most days I wake up about that time. Because if I go to bed about, say, 6:30, I'm definitely going to be up about 3:30 or before because I don't sleep that long. Okay. You have two unread messages. Hemorrhoid cream applied. Eucerin cream applied. Partial soaking heating pad on. Okay, I'm finally done. Just kidding. You know, this lady, when I was at my other school before I went to the job where I am right now, there was this lady, she always used to like to give gag gifts, but she would have a real gift, but she would take so much time. And when you just did your little spiel there, it reminded me of that because our supervisor, she had turned, I think, 55. And so she gave her all of these different types of creams that as you get older, you need them. And one of them was that type of cream. But I mean, life happens. And you're talking about you just kidding, but there are people who actually need all those creams, because they have different conditions. But hey, it is what it is. Some things that you probably never thought would happen to you are happening to you as you get older. Yeah, so it is what it is. Shaquille, what's up? Oh, I did this appointment already. Okay. I'm really late checking this. I'm really late checking this message because I'm like, I already went to that appointment. It tells you how behind I am. Manage your communication preferences. I don't blame you. Peace, love, and joy. God's blessings to you and yours. Have a good night. Yeah, that's what I always say. You got to be careful what you put out there on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't everybody's business. Everything ain't everybody's business. Go to bed. Morning comes too fast, and some of us got to go to work, but not me. I'm on vacation. I do need to go to bed, but not really. I need to put the clothes away. I still have laundry in my bed, so when I go in there, I got to put it away before I get on the bed. I'm gonna have to move it somewhere else, but I plan to put it away before I go to bed. I'm almost done though. I got hungry, so I started eating. Hana Shakir, Hana Shakir, Hana. How are you guys doing? What side of the world are you waking up on? Oh, this thing was from June 4th, and I just realized that date. I was thinking it was the other day, but something else came in. Trying to catch up on my emails because I was out and about. I think I'm caught up now. Yep, I think I'm caught up now. You love me? Love you too. Love you too. Thank you for the likes, those who are coming through, who are silently liking. All right. Shaquille, you're waking up now, right? And it's 10:37 p.m. here. I'm supposed to upload some videos, and I have not done so. I probably have to just do it in the morning. Got some new subscribers today, so that's always good. Mm, I'm starting to feel hungry. That's what happens when you stay up late at night. Then you start getting the munchies. Hey, stop scaring me. I thought you were sleeping. Don't like I'm bothering you, Mocha? Mocha's on the couch sleeping with me. I should say sleeping beside me. She's sleeping, but I'm not sleeping. Now she wants to wake up and get grumpy. She's like a grumpy old lady. You stretching? Why don't you go to bed? This is not your bed, Mocha. You're watching me? I think she keeps thinking I'm going to disappear. When I say she's been on my heel, she's been on my heel. When she hear the car keys make any kind of jingle, she's right immediately at my side. Like, let's go. You're not leaving me. She's sleeping. So she's trying to be. I don't know. I look so dark because in person she doesn't look like she's in the dark, but we have the cameras. I guess it looks like she's in the dark. So how are you doing tonight? We're gonna have a good time. Da-da-da-da-da. So then I could hear the song in my head, but I can't remember the words. Can't remember the words. Can't remember the words. Do you remember the time? You know what time it is when the bonnet goes on. You know what time it is when the bonnet goes on. It's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. Hey, who's gonna work out with me? I need a new workout buddy. Who's gonna commit to working out with me? That means you need to go live with me so we can work out together. You gotta join me on the screen so we can work out together. Who's gonna commit? If you're gonna commit to working out with me, I need you to comment below. Yes, comment below. If you're in the replay, comment below and say, "Yeah, I want to join you and work out with you on the live." Yeah, I need that. I need that in my life. So if that's you, let's do it. Now you can't be a fit person. If you're fit, then you're gonna make me feel like I'm whatever. I need somebody that's like me. Oh, I'm watching a documentary about Ireland. I don't know. There's just some places I've never been too intrigued about going. I'm sure it would probably be a great adventure, but it's not a place I've ever said, "Oh, I want to go there." Good night, Keith. I thought you were gone already. Thank you for telling me bye. I appreciate that. I should be gone too because I'm starting to get sleepy. 8 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate everyone, whether 0 or 25 or 48 or 49. I need to think about which video had the most likes on it. It's so adorable. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. That man just fell down the bleachers. Wow. B12 deficiency can cause you to have balance problems. I like watching this guy on Instagram, Dr. Carl J. I learn a lot from him every time he drops his little videos in. How are you doing? Hmm. Next. Interesting. I thought that man was dead. Sometimes there's some people just kind of. I thought that man was dead though. Seriously. How are you doing? I am not usually this late, but I am up late these nights. I am up late. I'm about to go to bed though. Anyway, peace, love, and joy. I'm gonna get on out of here. I've been here long enough talking to the people. And if you guys are gonna be quiet, then I'm gonna get out of here. But I like to come in to talk to people from around the world and meet new people. So if that's you, then feel free to join the community so we can chit chat sometime. But until the next time, I'm gonna say peace, love, and joy. We're out of here. We're out of here. Ciao for now. Ciao.